When looking to attach a bead or a cone head to your fly, first thing you want to make sure is just that you have the right size for the size of fly that you're going to be tying. You also want to make sure that you're tying on a hook that's going to comfortably accept that bead or the cone. Sometimes you'll have a very aggressive bend, let's say in a hook that will prohibit you from being able to add a bead or a cone head. So just make sure that fits before getting into it. But apart from that, on either a bead or a cone head, you'll find that one side will have a very large opening and the other side will have a much smaller one there. What you want to do to put these on is take your hook and you're going to find the smaller of the two holes and just put the hook point through that smaller hole and slide that bead, or the cone in this case, up to the eye of the hook so it sort of butts up against it like so. Once it's up there, you can tie your fly behind it. Now you'll notice that this cone in this case is quite loose on the hook, so if we tie a fly on behind, it's still going to move around us and shift. Not great, not ideal. So to lock that in a little better, what we can do is we can take some lead or lead-free wire here, in this case a pretty thick one, and we can put a few turns on just behind that cone, like so. You don't have to go crazy with it if you don't want to add an excessive amount of weight. And then you can break or snip off the tag ends here. To show you how to do that, just take the end of your wire and just wind this until it stresses the wire far enough that it breaks off. Alternatively, you can also take an old dull pair of scissors here and just snip off the back end as well. Once those are clean and cut off, you can then push that lead up into the back end of the bead or the cone. You can see it's much better locked in there. It's not going to shift around us, and we can build our fly behind.